In this next example, we're asked how many grams of aluminum can be recovered from a 34.5 gram sample of aluminum oxide. First, we're going to use the percent composition equation to determine the percent of aluminum in aluminum oxide. Then we're going to use that calculated percent of aluminum to determine the amount in 34.5 gram sample of aluminum oxide. So the first steps in determining the percent of aluminum in aluminum oxide is to determine the total mass of the compound. Aluminum oxide has two molecules of aluminum, and based on the periodic table, each aluminum has a mass of 26.982 grams for a total mass of aluminum in 1 mole of aluminum oxide to be 53.964 grams. There are 3 atoms of oxygen in each aluminum oxide for a total mass of 47.997 grams. And 53.964 plus 47.997 is a total mass of 101.961 grams per every 1 mole of aluminum oxide. Now we're going to plug in the grams of aluminum in aluminum oxide and the total molar mass of aluminum oxide into our equation to calculate the percent of aluminum. There are 53.964 grams in every molecule of aluminum oxide, and each molecule of aluminum oxide has a mass of 101.961 grams. So multiply that by 100, and you'll find that the percentage of aluminum in each molecule of aluminum oxide is 52.93%. This was step 1, where we calculated the percent of aluminum in aluminum oxide. Or I should say we calculated percent of aluminum in 101.96 grams of aluminum oxide. What we have now is 34.5 grams of aluminum oxide. So for step 2, we're going to take the grams that we have, the mass that is given to us, and multiply that by the decimal format of the percentage that we calculated in 1 mole of aluminum oxide. The decimal format of this will be 0.5293. And this tells us that the amount of aluminum oxide in this sample 18.7 grams of aluminum in 34.5 grams of aluminum oxide. And I rounded to 3 sig figs because there are 3 significant figures in our sample. As always, thank you for watching.